Talking about things to do on a first date, things not to do on a first date. Um, some people just don't know what to do. I remember I was telling this cat, he was like, "Yo, I'm about to go on this date." I told him, "Whatever you do, don't be yourself. Don't be yourself, man, because you gonna run shotty off. You feel me?" Um, and so and hear me, some people don't even know how to go on dates. Some people it's been so long, yo. You don't even know what to do. You feel me? First of all, you gotta smell good. That was free. You gotta smell good, man. Stop going to Walmart buying that stuff that's cheap, And then don't put a lot on. You feel what I'm saying? Don't put the whole bottle on. All you gotta do is spray your cologne or your perfume in the intimate places of your body, not the lower parts, the intimate places where people kind of, people ain't down there on a regular. You know what I'm saying? The places on your body that people engage, typically neck. This is what I do: neck, wrist, and then here behind the ear. You feel what I'm saying? And then sometimes I'll take a little dab of it on my finger and touch the head. You feel what I'm saying? Right there, boom. Man, I'm trying to tell you, you got to get some. Listen to me now. You got to spend some money. You heard me. You got to spend some money on it. You can't listen. If that mug costs $35, it's trash. It garbage. It is garbage. You know what I'm saying? You got to put you got to go and put some money in. You feel what I'm saying? Women love that smell good, and men love that smell. I'm talking about we love sensational fragrances. You heard what I'm saying? So that's the first thing. But you can't put the whole bottle on, and you shouldn't be putting on Old Spice. If you 25, you should not have Old Spice on. Who taught you that? Your granddaddy? Don't stop doing that. Yo, I love y'all, man. Do me a favor, put in the comments. I want to know some of the worst experiences you've had on first dates. Put in the comments real quick. What's some of the worst experiences you've had on first dates? Do you all even go on dates or you just get straight to the sex? What do y'all do? I think right now, this generation, y'all do dates online. Y'all like, we know each other on IG because we be liking each other's stuff. And so when you all go finally meet, go to Chipotle and then y'all go have sex. Wrong! I could smell his breath from the other side of the table. I couldn't wait not to ever say. That's horrible, bro. Listen to me, y'all. Your hygiene got to be on point, man. Listen to me. Some of y'all need to go. Listen to me. Before you go on a date with a person, you need to schedule a date with the dentist. You heard me? Let me see. I was set up on a blind first date once. He was a lot shorter than me and tried to reach for a first kiss. A guy took me out to an activity and it was fun. Then he said he was hungry and suggested Waffle House because it was late. Then he said he couldn't afford to pay and I had to pay for our food. Wow, son. Wow. I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. A first date experience. The dude picked me up in a van with tinted window. Oh, with tinted windows, and took me to the movies and coughed so loud during most of the movie that people got up and moved. Wow. They were telling me and my business before I even told them about my business on the first date. Wow. So somebody was already talking about you then. They already knew about your stuff. Wow. That's crazy, man. Uh, somebody else? Yeah, he took me to Wendy's for a four for four. Couldn't get anything else. Wow, y'all. Listen to me. First impression is your lasting impression. So typically, man, if the first date is trash, man, it's not gonna happen. It is that's a clue to the relationship. It's gonna be trash, right? The person is garbage. Yeah. So let's talk about it. But before I do that, I wanted to share like 4 things that 21st century men are looking for. All right. I want to kind of be balanced tonight. First thing that you know, first thing that 21st century men are looking for. I think this is my opinion. I just want to pontificate for a moment. Hear me. I think men I think when men are doing something, when they're about their business, as you all say, when men are killing it, when men are dominating, when men are making things happen. I'm not talking about rich men. I just think a man that's building and being successful, he has his head on straight, he's focused, he has priorities, he's put his priorities in place to so much so that he's focused. I think men can start demanding what they want in a woman. And here's why I'm saying that, because culture has made the man like perform for culture has made the man perform for a woman, right? And I've just never agreed with that. I think I think women should have standards, and I think men should meet certain standards at the same time. I think men should place so much value, because culturally we don't put value on men, right? Especially black men. We don't put value on men. Hear me. That day is over. There are men out here that's killing that they don't need to get married, in terms of the whole idea of marriage and taking care of the house, A, B, C, and D. And so the question comes, what can a woman do for a man? Now, listen to me. That question can be answered, at so many levels. But I'm saying, culturally speaking, what is being presented, men are being so successful that if it's not just about cooking meals, it's not just about, taking care of the house, cleaning the house. You have to offer way more than a good dish of spaghetti. So that whole thing is the whole thing of women cooking, cleaning, so forth. Women are not even doing that. These women can't even cook anymore, right? But women are busy. People are hiring cleaning companies, A, B, C, and D. But my point is this: I think that men should be so esteemed and so valued and put so much value on themselves that they should. I think culture is presenting this opportunity for men, because listen, y'all, for centuries, I'll say this. For the last 100 years, culture has made the man perform for the woman. Here's what's happening now. Culture has changed where men are like, no, what can you do for me? That's just where we are. This is where we are. So I want to say this. All right. Remember this: 25 women to one man. There are not 25 men to one woman. Understand that. And then when a woman says this, oh, I got a bunch of people trying to holler at me. No. I want you to understand how a man thinks. You have a bunch of men trying to have sex with you. You don't have a bunch of men trying to marry you. Listen to me. If you're that dope, show me rings. Show me where people are running to the ring store trying to get a ring for you. Now, most men are trying to talk to you to have sex with you, not to marry you. So don't ever, and when I say, I don't care if it's two men, remember this: that out of 25 women to one man, at least 20 of them would walk down the aisle within 30 days if that man asked. You can't tell me as a woman, hear me, you can't tell me as a woman that if you had 25 men, that 20 of those men would walk down the aisle and marry you in 30 days. You need to understand that. So this is how, watch this. Listen to me. You all can control sex. Women control sex, but men control the titles. Women control sex. Yeah, you can dictate when we have sex, but we can dictate as men how valuable you are, whether you're a side chick, whether you're just somebody to smash, or whether you are marriage material. You feel what I'm saying? The goal is, you want us to say girlfriend or wife, right? The only power you have is you're not going to get none. Okay, that's fine, but understand that. So both parties have power, and we need to start understanding. But I want women to understand this. I know that society has made you, he got to do this, he got to do that. That's no longer the culture, son. The culture is because men are making money. Men are killing it. People are making more money than they ever made. You heard what I'm saying? Men are becoming millionaires off of stupid stuff like, cutting grass now. It's not, people are day trading and all these types of things. So men are coming up. Hear me. Listen, culture is changing. So men are not sitting around saying, I got to have this for her. No, they saying, I got this. What do you have? Because men are becoming so successful. What they are doing, these successful men are saying, I'm only going to get a woman that can add to what I'm doing, and she has something already. Therefore, she won't use me for what I've already built or what I already have. I don't care if you don't agree. You feel what I'm saying? You need to understand that. Men killing it right now. Men are killing it right now. So hear me. I'm sorry to say this, ladies. You've had your several decades. Now the tables are turning. You gotta come. You gotta come correct. So you have no business. I'm almost done with my show. You have no business stepping out of your house looking tacky. No, wear a bonnet if you want to. You can still get a man. You can have a bonnet but have a butt. And somebody gonna still try to holler at you. Hear me. We're not talking about who can holler at you. We're talking about who's willing. And always know this, that the type of man that you all are putting, like, okay, I want a 6-figure man, or I want a high value man. I want a man that runs the company, a president. He's a doctor, so forth. He will never marry a woman that he ran into at Walmart with a bonnet on. He ain't doing it. You got to be a bad something for him to be like, I'll overlook the bonnet. You got to be a bad shawty. You feel what I'm saying? But the bad ones don't come out like that. There are women out there, they take pride in their presentation. They do not. Listen, you can argue all day. It doesn't matter, son. You don't have 25 men trying to marry you, so you can argue all day. I'm saying that he has 25 women. Out of 25 women, 20 of them will say, yes, I'll be your wife. You can't say that. You may have 2 that was like, oh, I'll drink your bath water. No, you have 2. Men have 20. Always know that. So who can make demands when they're in demand? The person that has the most demand. And in this case, in this culture, in this society, men. So the women that hear me. So I want you to understand this. Here's what social media has done. It has exposed us to different types of women. That if you come from a certain demographic, like if you come from the South, if you come from a place that you didn't see a lot of, whatever you come from, social media has exposed us to bigger, better. Meaning this: there are women who put extreme value on their presentation. They ain't going to sleep if they hair ain't a certain type of way. They got to have matching pajamas, matching shoes. They makeup gonna be lit. What you call it? The face be hit or something like that, or something about domestic violence when the makeup look good. What y'all call it? Y'all have this domestic violence term for when your makeup is done really well. What y'all call it? It's so abusive. What is it, y'all? Beat. There it is. It's so violent, but that's the colloquialism of the phrase. Go for it. But there are people that, listen, they going to always make sure they fine. They going to always make sure they smell good. They going to always make sure they go and get manicured. They going to always make sure they go and get a wax. They going to always make sure they got matching. They going to always make sure. So you can sit and argue and justify why you can't always be put together. You're one person. No, there are women out there that do not share your same sentiments. You heard me. You need to understand that. And that's what, hear me. And that's what men who are successful, they're looking for those types of women. But not just that, not just presentation. There are several things that I want you to understand and consider so you will know what men look for. 21st century men look for. These young guys are looking for women who are ambitious. Write that down. I'm learning that. See, baby boomer generation, A, B, C, and D. I was raised by baby boomers, blah, 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 blah. They didn't say we want a woman that's ambitious. No, that wasn't the context of what women presented. You had the man was the breadwinner. Now, these young cats they're not looking for them alone to be breadwinners. They're looking for women who will come. They got stuff already. You heard what I'm saying? They're looking for women who are doing something. So young guys, 21st century guys, are looking for ambitious women who are not lazy, women who are not passive, women who are not just sitting around like a bump on the log, just like, yeah, I went to work and that's it. Ambitious men want someone that, listen to me, not necessarily to the place where a woman is trying to outshine them, but a 21st century man, a man in general, by and large, a man is looking for someone who brings something to the table, that she's not just looking around like, well, I live off of you. He wants someone that's inspiring, that's motivated, that's determined, that wants to do something. Not trying to outshine him, but has a sense of passion and focus towards doing something. Men want that. Number one. Number two, get this, y'all. 21st century men, they're not gravitating to women who are disrespectful, bro. No, men want pleasant women. For example, here's like a little snippet of what I'm talking about as it relates to things not to do on the first date. A man who has class, success, A, B, C, and D, all of that. When y'all go on the first date, he's not looking for a loud, overly. Listen, I can't stand no loud woman. I can't stand no loud. But I can't stand no loud woman. You heard what I'm saying. Men want women who are classy, got great personality, but classy and respectful. That's the word I want to use. Men are not, listen to me, y'all. You can't cuss no man out. You can't be condescending to a man. You can't do, not a successful man. Hear me. Here's why. Let me help you understand this, ladies. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I have 27 minutes and I got to go. A man that's successful. Now, a man, listen to me, a man that doesn't have a lot of options, and that's who some of y'all look for. Y'all look for men who don't nobody else want because you know you can treat them any type of way. That right there ain't working. Hear me. A man that's successful, if you want a man that's making money, moving, making moves, you know what I'm saying? You know he's attractive, A, B, C, and D. Some of y'all don't want that type of man. Y'all want a man that's kind of like okay because you know you're going to have him to yourself and you can talk to him any kind of way, holler at him, so forth. A successful man will walk out on you. Well, what you talking about? Out of 25 women, and you talking to me like you crazy? Do you know I got 24 other ones that'll be like, hello, my king, I love you. You're so special. You're so cute. You're so handsome. What do you want to eat? You heard what I said. You see what I'm saying? So those types of real men, and I'm talking specifically to 21st century men who are building. Do you all know that one of the top two highest earners of YouTube are kids? That's how rich the people ain't doing retirement no more, 401k. That stuff is for the birds. These kids, listen, there are children they make more. I work my butt off trying to build what God has given me to build. And there are children that's doing tour reviews that they are the highest earners of YouTube. The culture has changed, y'all. People ain't working 20 years. I'm going to tell y'all this. Here's a little entrepreneurship. Here's a little money and wealth advice. Do not work on no job you don't want to be on, bro. It's too much out here to build wealth. You could be a millionaire in a month, literally, with the right idea, the right team, the right motivation. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I'm telling you, men are not working at factories anymore. People are creating phenomenal business opportunities. They don't know. And once a man gets money, that's it. Once a man gets money, that's his confidence. That's where he's like, now he feels like he's something. So he's not going to sit around and let nobody talk to him any kind of way. So you need to understand that a real man, and specifically a successful man, wants respect, someone that honors him. That's how you keep a man, son. So don't be disrespectful. Understand, you need to have this mentality. You need to know, to your man, I don't care who he is, your man, you could lose him to somebody else. All right, you don't like that, but that's the truth. You need to understand that. You need to act accordingly. I'm not talking about let somebody abuse you. I'm saying have a sense of respect and reverence for this cat, especially black men. It's hard out here for us. Listen, the system, police, the system they're not plotting against any other race in the world other than black men. And we got to come home to disrespect and dishonor. No, if your boyfriend or your husband made it home and he black, you need to be like, my baby made it home. And I know you were killing it because the system ain't for you. People ain't for you. Your job ain't for you. They want to see you lose. I want to see you win. And this is how I know I'm going to send you out into that jungle called world and called life. I'm going to send you out motivated, knowing that you get respect from me. You feel what I'm saying, son? And if I don't respect him, you better know somebody at his job, somebody at LA Fitness, somebody he going to run into at the store going to respect him because somebody going to see him. So you got to understand, if you don't see your man, if you don't motivate him, tell him he did a great job. I'm proud of you. I see you killing it. You killing it for your kids. You killing it for me. You making it happen. You ain't out here getting in trouble, robbing, stealing, killing like the system wants to perpetuate that all of us do. Nah, I'm going to respect my man or you're going to lose him. You need to understand that. If you got a black man at home and he going out doing this thing, do you know somebody out there is looking to kill him? Only him. Walk by a white boy and be like, oh, he's great. He's about business. Look at a black man, they staring at him. And so if you got a black man that's making it home, son, you need to learn, you need to respect him. Let him know he's affirmed and he's accepted when he comes home with you. You feel what I'm saying? So men are looking for respect. Number 3, be kind, man. If you're going to listen, be kind, y'all. Be kind. Be kind. I ain't going to lie to you, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I love black women. Love black women. I do. Oh, my God, my friend. There's no other specimen in the world that compares to a black woman. Right? But I want to say this, yo. We got to reverse it. We got to reverse some of the accusations that we have. A man wants a kind-hearted woman. Be kind to him. Be kind to people. Let him see you being generous, warm, not always walking around with an attitude. Listen to me. Let me tell you to all my brothers, man. All my brothers. If she do this, listen to me. You're going to thank me if you listen to me. You take her out on the first date, and she's rude to the waitress. Number 1, she runs the waitress back and forth. Can you have it? Can I get this? Can I have this? And then, listen to me. Listen to me. If you got a girl that does that, I'll stop her right there and say, listen to me. Stop running that waiter or that waitress back and ask him for everything you need before you run him back and forward like that. Because a woman, get this, any woman that's rude to a waitress probably has never had to be a waitress before. Don't let her do it. No. Because we're going to be kind to people. You can never marry a woman hear me, you can never marry a woman or date a woman and say, we're going to be Bonnie and Clyde, we're going to change see, nobody can change the world positively being rude and nasty. Nobody can. See, listen to me. Let me say this to you. I'm talking to the brothers that you know that you're called to change the world. You better choose your shawty well, son. Because she's going to mess up your brand, mess up your movement. Because let me tell you something. Some of the most phenomenal men in the world had kind-hearted, generous wives. Do you understand that your wife can make or break what you're building? If she has a reputation of being rude and nasty and disgusting, see the waitress is a representation of how she will treat, in context, the least of these. So if she's not cognizant about how she treats and talks to and engages the person that's serving, that means she has no consideration of humanity. She has no consciousness of humanity. She'll mess up everything you build. If you already got a girl that's doing that, I'll check her right there. We're not going to be mistreating waitresses and waiters. If you go on a first date and she does that, I say, pause. I got to go. And leave her right there. Never talk to her again. She'll mess up everything you're building. You heard what I said? And then be leaving horrible tips. All right. Things not to do on the first date, man. Let me give you 5 things and I got to let you go. Number 1, don't try to kiss on the first date, bro. Don't try to kiss on the first date. Don't try to kiss on the first date, man. Do not try to kiss on the first date. It can come off to a woman that you only want her for her body, A, B, C, and D. It says you're desperate. It can send the wrong message. So let her get this. Don't ever send the message that you're desperate. Don't ever send the horny dog message. Don't ask for nudes when you just meet somebody. Don't ask for naked pictures. Don't ask for a picture, period, son. Don't do none of that. When you have a first date, don't go in for the kiss. At bare minimum, do the hug. Get this. And if she goes for a kiss, don't kiss her. You'd be like, nah, babe, I ain't trying to do it like that. Just give me a hug. You straight. If you have to, kiss on the forehead a little bit, say, man, I enjoyed you, and then peace out. I promise you, my guy. She gonna call her friend. She's gonna like, girl, yo, because every woman wants to be with somebody that can display. They don't want you. They don't want her for her body. Y'all marinate on that. Don't try to kiss on the first date, my guy. It shows that you're desperate. Don't ever, whatever message says horny dog, Don't do that. Don't do that. Because they already anticipate that you're gonna try to kiss. They're already gonna anticipate. Don't say any. Listen to me. Don't say anything sexual on the first date. Don't say anything sexual on the first date, my guy. Don't say anything. Focus more on trying to get to know her. All right. Number 2, don't talk about yourself on the first date. Don't be just, oh, I do this, I got this. Never talk about your money. Never talk about your clothes. Never talk about your house. Ask her questions. Get to know. Let the conversation be fluid. So you tell me where you're from. Tell me about yourself. A, B, C, and D. Blah 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 blah. And then it comes to you. She'll say, what about you? Don't be like, oh, I got this, I got that. Blah blah blah. Number 3. Bro, hear me. No, I'm gonna go back to my number 2. Don't talk about yourself because it shows her you're not interested in her. Let her know that you're interested in her. Don't do that, especially the preachers. Don't try to preach. I'm gonna give y'all one free. If you're a preacher on here, don't try to do revelation. Do that to your wife or your girl. When you go on a first date or stuff like that, when you're single, don't be like, and God told me this. Man, shut up. Nobody want to hear that. Don't do none of that. Don't be talking about revelation. Don't be talking about theological interpretation. Don't be talking about hermeneutics, homiletics. Don't be talking about none of that. Don't be talking about systematic theology. It'd be easy. Be a person. You heard me? Don't be self-centered. Let her know, hey, I want to get to know you. You all that. You fine. Like, tell me what you got going. Tell me what you do. Tell me, I see you be about your business. Tell me about your job. You like your job. You feel me? Man, you like you going to be, look, you know doggone well she probably won't ever get promoted. Man, you look like you about to take over that whole company. You feel me? You got to be into her. You feel me? You got to show her that. Right? If she asks you a question about yourself, all right, cool. Now, don't be too intrusive. Don't be like, where your mama from? Where your dad from? Like, y'all got a good relationship. Don't be none of that. No, just let her do that. Let her talk about that. But get to know her. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like to do. Talk about that. Don't be trying to do all that, trying to sound deep and important. Just tell me about yourself. You feel me? That's how you got to do that. Number 3, man. Please, bro, don't be late. 9:13. I got to hurry up. Don't be late, bro. Don't be late. Because what you're saying to her is you don't value her time, that you only value your time. That's what some of y'all need to understand, that when you are late, just by and large or generally speaking, what you're saying to all parties, what you're saying to your job, your boss, your supervisor, your church service, whatever. You always popping up late. Church started at 11. You get up at 11:05, 11:15 all the time. You always come to work late, always come to meetings late. Listen. Whoever you are, male or female, do not be late. Always understand this, that when you are late, what you are saying is that you don't value other people's time, but you want people to value your time. Don't do that. Don't be late on the first date. Put that in the comments. Don't be late on the first date. Put in the comments. Don't be late on the first date. I got a few more now. Let y'all go. Don't be late. Hear me. A woman wants to, let me give you another one. All right. I got to say this. Don't ever blow the horn. Get your butt out of the vehicle, man. Walk up to the door and get her, take her to the car and all that stuff. Don't blow the horn, bro. Don't blow the horn. And listen, somebody told me, man, get a limousine. Nobody riding a limousine. No, my God. Do y'all know y'all can go to companies and rent like Teslas and BMWs? So don't do a limousine. Don't do that. Go out and rent a dope car to impress if you're trying to do all that. Now, hear me. I'm just saying that some of y'all be like, pick up in a limousine. Bro, we're not in prom. We're not doing that. Most women don't need all that. Right? You feel what I'm saying? But my point is, go to the door. Don't blow the horn. Go and clean your car. Your car should not smell like weed on the first date. Your car should not smell like pass gas on the first. Go and clean the whip, bro. It should smell like weed. It shouldn't smell like smoke. It shouldn't smell like pass gas. It shouldn't smell like the gym. Because what you're saying is you didn't really take this opportunity seriously, son. Your vehicle should be clean. You should be on time. I already told you about what to wear. Don't overdress. Man, I'm spitting out stuff, man. Don't overdress. Don't underdress. If you're going out on a date, don't wear gym shoes. But don't put on no 3-piece suit if you just going to Chipotle or Pizza Hut. Man, come on, bro. Got to help y'all out. Ladies, come on, look. You shouldn't be smelling like that stuff. Look, ladies, don't be smelling. What y'all call that stuff that y'all do at home when you're waxing? What's the name of that stuff? Was it Nair? Bro, you shouldn't smell like a chemical peel. You heard me. Don't overdo it. Make sure your hygiene. Make sure you don't overdress. Don't listen, ladies. Don't be overly sensual and sexual with your dress. Dress for the occasion. Don't wear something too big because I don't want him looking at my body. Why? You're not at church, my guy. You are on a date. Dress your figure. Dress your figure. Dress your age. All right. I got 3 more. Then I got to go. Don't ever talk about your ex. Don't talk about your past relationship. Say stuff like it didn't work out. Don't dog your ex, man. Here's why. Don't talk about your ex because it may send the message that you are not fully over that relationship. So nobody wants to compete with your past. Hey, it didn't work out. I've moved on, A, B, C, and D. I'm working through it, but it's all good. I know that, I'll find someone better. Don't do that whole, oh my God. Don't do that, right? Because it may send the message that you're not over it. Because what happened is listen to me. It'll become a therapy session, and no guy wants to walk you through your ex. He trying to be the next. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no guy or gal wants to be competing with your past. So don't stay there too long. And well, tell me what happened. You know what? It ain't even worth talking about. Now internally, you can still be getting over it, but don't send that message that you're still hurting. It ain't even working. It ain't even worth talking about. I've moved on. They've moved on. It's all good. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Number last. All right. Now I got 2 more, man. Don't come on too strong, yo. Don't come on too strong. Don't be so aggressive, my guy. Don't be so aggressive. Don't try to perform. Don't try to do none of that. Don't come on too strong. Don't overdo it. Be yourself. Relax. Put it in the comments. Just relax, man. Don't try to do things that you don't normally do. Make sure your stuff is straight. Make sure your presentation is good. Make sure your conversation is dope. But don't do too much. I talked about it earlier. Don't be too sensual. Don't be trying to kiss. Don't be trying to hold her hand. Don't come on too strong. Be polite. Be a gentleman. Relax, man. It's all good. I promise you, if you do those things we talked about, she'll be overly impressed. All right. Do not check your phone. That's my second to the last one. Do not always check your phone, man. Let me see who this is. You know it ain't no god doggone body. It's your grandma. Don't try to put that phone down, man, and be in her face. You feel what I'm saying? Put the phone down and just engage with her. And we're in this culture where everybody's looking at the phone, A, B, C, and D. You get on the date trying to impress a girl. Man, this is my I got a little client texting me right now. Got a little client right now. Yeah, I'm trying to do this little deal with my partner. I got a partner, man, you know what I'm saying? And I got my business partner. We're trying to do this. Hold on, Rick. Let me see. Bro, why you keep calling me, bro? I told you what we about to do, man. I told you. Anyway, man, what were you saying? First of all, you don't have a business partner. That's your homeboy that you went to school with in college. Y'all not in business together. Y'all just play basketball and talk about good ideas, right? Put the phone down, look into her eyes, and be like, man, look, I want to get to know you. So tell me, if you feel what I'm saying, boy, let me go on a date real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Put the phone down, son. And you ladies, put the phone down. All right, unless the date is trash, right? Engage. And that's a hard thing to do because this phone is it's God to us. But on that first date, be into the person you're with. All right. Stop checking the phone. All right. Here's my last one. Put my computer down. I'm done. Never, ever, 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 ever make her pay. Ladies, never, ever, ever wait to see if he's going to pay. On the first date, never, ever, bro, never, ever come financially unprepared. Never, ever, ever do that. Make sure you have money. Don't ever be like, hey, can't you pay? I don't have it. If you do not have it, don't go on the date. Or find things that are extremely cost efficient, or it doesn't cost money at all to do. Don't ever make her pay, bro. Ladies, though, don't ever come saying he gonna pay. Always be prepared to pay for your own food. Here's why. A man that does not come financially prepared, it says instability. That's what it screams. It screams, this man broke. He can't take care of me. He can't provide for me. That's what it screams. Ladies, if you come looking for him to pay, get this, you may be screaming, okay, if I pay, you must gonna let me hit tonight. It doesn't say I'm a strong, independent woman. It says, all right, you do for me, I do for you, you're going to do for me. Send the message, oh, I'm straight, I got it, I don't need your money. Ladies, men, send the message, oh, I got it, I'm good, I can take care of it because I'm a provider. I got my business together.